Hey everyone, I had a quick thought. I wanted to hop on here because I've been hearing a lot of people on TikTok talking about how they feel like failures because they can never pick the right stock. And so I want to talk about failing really quickly. I know people, especially new traders and new investors, they tend to put everything they have into researching these stocks. I looked at the charts. I looked at the technical analysis. I set up support and resistance. I studied it for weeks. I monitored this stock. I read everything I could about it. And it still went down, and I sold, and I took a loss, and I feel like a loser. And what I have to say to them is, but you sold, right? You took a loss. Yeah. Then you're already way better than most new traders. Because what happens with most new traders is they can't admit defeat, right? But I picked it. I researched it. I studied the charts. I put support and resistance lines. I can't be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. And they're the ones who end up sitting on what become eventually catastrophic losses because they never took them when they first should have at the first sign of trouble. It's like dating someone where you see a lot of red flags really early on, and you go, no, it's gonna be okay, and you stay the course. It's also like plotting out a road trip, and you have two routes that you can go, and you study the traffic patterns, and you look to see if there's construction, and you look to see if there's tolls, and you map everything out, and you look at maybe what restaurants are along the way where you can stop and all that stuff, and you figure this route is better than that route. We're gonna go this way. And you get on the road and you start driving, and there's a change. No matter how much the point is, no matter how much planning you do, sometimes you're going to be wrong, whether it's in stock trading or mapping out directions on a road trip. And you'll hear a lot of people say, oh, it's just guessing. Stock trading is just guessing. If you want to look at it like that, then everything is just guessing because everything can change at the drop of a dime. And so here you are, you've mapped out your little road trip. We're going this way, not that way. And you start driving out. So we're going this way, not that way. And something happens, right? There's an accident, or who knows, something happens, and all of a sudden there's traffic. You can be one of two people. You can be the guy who goes, I'm assessing the situation, this isn't working, let's turn around and go that way. Or you can be the person who says, no, damn it, we're gonna stay the course. We picked this route, we're gonna take this route, this is the route for us. And I'm not changing my mind because I can't be wrong, I don't wanna be wrong. If that's the kind of person that you are, stock trading might not be for you. If you can never admit defeat, or that, hey, you did a lot of research and you picked a route, or you picked a stock, or you picked a strategy, or you picked anything in life, and you weighed the pros and cons, and you chose over here instead of over there, and things have changed, and you can't change with it, and you're too stubborn, and you can't admit defeat, and you have too big of an ego, not me, I can't be wrong, then stock trading might not be for you. The smart trader, the smart anyone, is able to look at the situation and go, nope, it's changed. I'm turning around, I'm going the other way. And just like in trading, the smart trader is the one who goes, you know what, maybe I have limited funds here. I can't tie up all of my money on this loser. I gotta get out. Even if there's nothing else to go into, even if there are no other trades, I can't take a chance tying up my money. I've said this before in other videos. When you have a big loss in a stock, it's essentially like having 100% loss because you're not selling. You're not recouping any funds. So you don't have access to that money. So in a way, you're looking at it going, well, I have a 60% loss. Oh, well, maybe it'll come back, right? But we always say, like, maybe isn't a strategy. Maybe it'll come back, right? But in the meantime, you're not selling, which means even if you have a 60% loss, you don't have access to 100% of that money. So you do, in a way, have 100% loss. Now, it might come back, sure. It might not. But in the meantime, you're not able to use that money to put it in sound investments. So you have two kinds of traders. You have the people who are stubborn and have too big of an ego and they can't admit defeat. And you have the kind of trader who can recognize, hey, this route is no longer working for me. I'm selling, I'm taking my money out. So for people who think that they fail when they lose, you don't. You win when you lose because you're not sitting on bigger and bigger losses. You're getting your money back. And that's the key in this game.